Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for returning, coming back to watch another one of my videos. And to those who are my Capella members, thank you for your love, your loyalty, support, for being part of the family. All right, so Aries, what we're gonna do for the beginning of March 2023, I can't believe we're in March and I'm here in my Irish attire. I do have a little bit of Irish in my bloodline. My family is mainly Puerto Rican, but I've got stuff from everywhere. But anyway, we're gonna look into what you need to be aware of for the beginning of 2023, or what Spirit wants you to know. We're then going to look into what is out of alignment for you in the beginning of 2023. Because remember, readings could resonate all day, every day for you. And when wonderful things are coming and the tarot tells you that there's all these things coming to you, all these blessings and stuff, but if you're not in alignment, it will not manifest. The big thing about this is it can resonate, but it does not mean you are in alignment with it. So we're going to look into what you could possibly be out of alignment with for the beginning of February 2023 and how to kind of get back into alignment. I'll give you a little bit of a hint, but the rest should be up to you, or you can get that in the extended reading, which there will be for this video. The extended reading is in the description box below. And after we see what you are out of alignment with, we are going to get guidance on how to best navigate the energies for the beginning of March 2023. And lastly, we will get a wellness card for you as to what you need to heal for the beginning of 2023 and what can help you with that healing. All right, so let's get started on this, Aries. So Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Aries need to know for the beginning of 2023? What do they need to be cognizant of? What do they need to be aware of? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Happy early St. Patrick's Day to all of you who celebrate it. I don't drink beer, and I know there's a thing with green beer. I don't know why that's coming to me, but if you do drink the green beer, have one for me. Reminds me of the Old Jules beer, which is not really beer. My late grandfather, he's the one who has the Irish in the family. My paternal grandfather, he used to drink that when he was told he couldn't drink anymore, so he would drink Old Jules. But anyway, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, okay? Aries, for the beginning of 2023. So what I'm getting with this is either you or somebody around you, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is some of you need to be aware of the fact that someone's manipulating you emotionally. Somebody may be just trying to wine and dine you, or, you know, giving you the romantic edge, and then they try to catch you. It's like a bait and switch is what I'm hearing, or the carrot dangling in front of you, right? And then all of a sudden they take the carrot away. This is a person who does certain things that it seems like they're interested, or it seems like they're romantic about it, but it's only to catch you somewhere. And they make offers and they revoke them, all right? Somebody is very emotionally imbalanced. It could be you, Aries, where your energy is all over the place, but your emotions are getting the best of you. There are some of you where you are getting unrequited love, okay? Some of you are putting too much into a connection and you're not getting back what you deserve, right? But that's probably because for some of you, your cup isn't filled first, all right? So for the beginning of March, guys, be aware of these people, and it doesn't have to be someone romantic in nature. And I say the whole romance thing, but that's for some of you. For others of you, this is dealing with other people who try to get you by your emotions, and then all of a sudden they either get dramatic on you, or they, you know, they try to, like, it's emotional manipulation, guys. Somebody around you or multiple people are doing this to you. You've got to really realize this and pull yourself away from these people and think, oh my gosh, like, why am I getting caught up in this, right? I get some like drama here, but there's like a lot of emotional drama. It's kind of like a damsel in distress. I'm seeing somebody like this. Oh my God, my life is so horrible, and like, Jesus help me type of thing. And then they try to get everybody in their corner to be like, oh my God, that person, they're going through all this much. We need to help them. Be careful with drama queens and drama kings here, Aries. But and if it's you, okay, with the utmost amount of unconditional love that I have for you, Aries, this is not really going to get you far. It's just going to make matters worse, okay? So if you are the one who's being melodramatic, or you're kind of trying to achieve something, you're trying to get something from someone by being this like overly emotional person, it's not going to work. At some point it's going to backfire on you, okay? But if it's not you, be careful with other people around you who are, emotionally manipulating you and trying to get something from you by kind of toying with your emotions here. But there are quite a few of you who you feel like this is a knight in shining armor. This is there's romance here, but it's actually not the love that you want. It's not the relationship that you want, because you're getting unrequited love here. And this is a huge lesson for some of you to learn at the beginning of March 2023. All right. We have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We've got air in water. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have strong air in your chart. They could have strong air in their chart. They could have strong water and air, but don't get caught up in the signs. This is more so. But Spirit wants you to know, you need to be aware for the beginning of March. You've got to put your foot down, okay? You got to tell this person, hey man, you keep like coming in here with an offer and then you revoke it, or you make an excuse, or it's like, here's the carrot and you just yank it away or something like that. Or you're very loving and you're very giving to this person, and this person's very standoffish, right? It could be very cold-hearted, right, with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and this person's just like, they get close to you and then they pull away. Because here's the thing, guys, with this person who's doing this to you, for some of you, they have an issue with vulnerability and being sensitive. Okay, this person, they try to go about trying to like entice you romantically, or trying to be, make them look like a certain person just to get around something. But when push comes to shove and it comes to them being sensitive and vulnerable, that's when they lock up, and then they realize, I do not want to get into this deep. I don't want to get emotional intimacy is not in the cards for this person right now, because they have an issue with that. There's a big issue with vulnerabilities here. They don't like wearing their hearts on their sleeve, and then all of a sudden they turn cold on you. Okay, it's like I got this ice box where my heart used to be. That's usually what I get when I look at the Queen of Swords here, that Omarion song. It's like I can't do it. And then all of a sudden their demeanor changes. They could be very critical of you, very calculating. It's like this person's being very calculating with these moves where, yeah, I'm going to be the smooth talker. It's kind of like the Don Juan or Casanova. That's more like Knight of Wands, but I'm getting that with this Knight of Cups too. But this person's more with the emotional manipulation than, and more so of like action-oriented stuff, or maybe strong sexual energy here. This person does have a very strong attraction to you, Aries. Or there's somebody around you who wants you in their circle. There's some connection there, but it's kind of like the drama tends to set in with them, and they are having a hard time with being honest, being their true selves. It's being authentic. Okay, the integrity here is kind of lacking for a little bit. It might even be with you. Okay, if you are the one who's on the opposite end of this unrequited love, you're not being honest with this person and saying, hey man, you can't just continue to revoke these offers and emotionally manipulate me, because some of you are starting to catch on to these things. But don't chase the love here. We're not supposed to be chasing anything here on this planet, guys. You don't do that. You attract it. So some of you are being asked to put your foot down and stop making excuses, because you know that this person's not giving to you emotionally the support that you need. Okay, They're not giving you the love that you need. There may be some romance there, guys, but that's not the love that you need. It's the agape. The Knight of Cups in the reverse here. Excuse me. They're having an issue with the higher form of love, all right? And there's no knock on this person. If that's you having the issue, there's no knock on you, because there's still some healing that you need to do. This guy goes on the quest for the Holy Grail, but this person ends up realizing, I'm going to find my happiness elsewhere. I'm not going to follow my heart. I'm not going to go after what fulfills me. I'm just going to stay in this corner and trying to suppress my emotions and try not to, like, I don't want to listen to my intuition because I'm afraid of heartbreak. I'm afraid of being in a place I don't want to be. Excuse me. But yeah, it's like some of you just got to be honest with this person. Say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to take that carrot. I'm not going to take the bait anymore. Some of you keep taking the bait. And this is like a harsh reality for some of you. And it's kind of like you got to see the truth of the situation. And understand that, you know, this person isn't giving to you, you know, what you deserve. But it seems like some of you, you're out of alignment with that. You are not filling up your cup first. It's like you're trying to look to other people or other things to fill up your cup, when you should be finding those things on your own. You don't find joy outside of yourself, you find it within. So yeah, it's time to really speak up to this person. Okay, no more excuses. You know, cut to the chase. No more bullshit. This person's also kind of like bullshitting you, and they're making you think that they can open up, or they have this thing for you, but there are some underlying reasons here as to why they cannot be honest with their emotions. They're pulling themselves back because there's a lot of healing this person needs to do with the emotional intimacy piece of this, because there's a lot of childhood wounding here. Okay. This could also be for a smaller group of you, where somebody who has been unemotionally available, someone who has been, who believes that sensitivities are a weakness, who believe that being in tune with their emotions or following their heart is not the right thing to do. They want to put logic into everything. They want to have like a plan of action all the time and go by a rule set, go by something that is written. It's kind of like a written rule here. Like, okay, if I'm going to go do this, I need to have some proof. I need to have something written down. I need to have something that I can go by in the 3D world that will tell me, okay, if I follow my heart, it's going to work out. If I listen to my intuition, you know, it's going to lead me to where I need to be. But that's the thing. Somebody here is just not putting too much of brain power into this, instead of really looking at this and saying, you know what, if I follow my heart, I have to understand that that's God talking to me. So there's somebody here who could very well be cutting to the chase and being completely blunt with you about honesty and saying, yeah, I wasn't giving you that love back because XYZ, because I was emotionally numb. I didn't want to be vulnerable. I'm a very sensitive person. I didn't want you to see my sensitivities because I see it as a weakness. There's strong Pisces energy coming from this, Aries, but this person could very well be just saying, you know what, I can't keep hiding this. I can't keep making these offers and revoking them. I can't keep emotionally manipulating them and trying to come in to do something, because somebody is trying to come in to be absolutely honest with you about their emotions. They want to move forward with an engagement, with a proposal of some sort, with just telling them how you feel once and for all. And they're saying, it's like, I can't hold myself back from this anymore. I have to be completely honest with Aries. I can't close my heart off to this love anymore. There's no way, because it's turning this person into a much colder person. The more you don't allow that love in, it could be you, Aries. Take it how it fits your story, but you got to be honest with yourself. Otherwise, you're going to close yourself off to love indefinitely, and don't expect, you know, other people to be honest with you about their feelings, to be honest, you know, or be vulnerable with you. So this is about, you know, don't close yourself up to that, either your person or you, with being critical and having bitterness and resentment and anger in your heart space, because that repels true love. It doesn't attract it. Okay. So, but it looks like for a smaller group of you, some of you are going to get like the cold hard truth here about why this person could not be emotionally available, could not express their feelings to you, why they were afraid to follow their heart, why they were afraid to fall in love again. This is kind of like a lover boy type of energy right here. This person may just want to fall in love or pretend that they're falling in love just because they kind of like the beginning. It's like a honeymoon phase with this Knight of Cups, but then the part of the work here is the emotional intimacy, that you kind of have to communicate your feelings in some sort of way if you want to have a solid foundation, if you want a relationship to be harmonious. And this person's starting to realize that I'm gonna have to find a way to communicate how I feel emotionally, because I can't keep running into the same cycle. Okay. But there's something here. Someone knows that they have to get over this hump of not communicating with you, because the more they suppress their emotions, their feelings, the worse it gets for this person. So don't mind me. These are circle cards. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to look into what is out of alignment for the... They're ready. What is out of alignment for the beginning of March 2023? Medium Coeli, okay? The midhaven, direction, and reputation. Okay, so this is your MC. Some of you may really want to be looking at your MC in your birth chart, if you have a birth chart of your own. I do birth charts. If you're interested, if you go to capellawellness.com, there's a category in the Capella service suite that says birth chart. So if you haven't had one read yet, I can do that for you, or, you know, you can just like look it up and look where your MC is. But some of you need to look at your medium Coeli here. I hear that some of you do have medium Coeli in Aries, but not all of you. So as it says, midhaven, direction, and reputation. So it's kind of like somebody is out of alignment with who they're coming across as, who they're saying they are. There's the reputation part of this is really sticking out to me. So it may be that some of you may be saying you're one way, but you're acting like another, or other people are telling you about the reputation of this person. Maybe you are hearing about this is a heartbreaker. Okay, you're hearing about this lover boy right here, someone who can't really commit emotionally. This could even be your person has a tendency, a reputation for cutting off engagements, or cutting off, you know, relationships, breakups or something like that, because when the going gets tough and when it comes to that emotional intimacy, they back out. Once they start to fall into the love here, they're like, I can't do that. I'm afraid to get hurt. I'm afraid of this. All right. So it could be what's out of alignment for your person, but again, it could be you, right? Do you tend to like jump ship when it starts to get intimate? Okay, there's still some healing that needs to be done. So you're being asked to look at what house your MC is in, and if there are any planets, you know, adjacent to those, into that house. So, but it's the cusp of like the 10th and the 9th house here. So, but you've got to look at where your 10th and 9th house are. Okay, that's going to give you some clues. This is also about how you're going to be known for, and how are people going to remember you by. All right. So if you look up what your MC is and what it means, okay, because this is a collective reading, I can't do that for you unless I read your chart. If you get some information on that, you're going to start to realize that you're not heading in that direction. You're not heading towards who people are going to view you as. You're not expressing, you're not living what other people are going to remember you by. Okay? So this is what's out of alignment for the beginning of March 2023, okay? Look this up. Look at what it means. If you need your birth chart read, get your birth chart read. Again, I can do that, but I'm pretty sure you guys can do a little bit of research to see what that means for you. You're not heading in that direction as to what you are meant to do, what you're the career part of how people are going to view you as, what they're going to remember you by, what is it that in your career, your profession that you're going to stand out in. All right. But there's also, again, that reputation, that direction here, that energy, but it's kind of like the reputation that some of you see, some see you as. It feels like you are not actually living that. Let's say people think that you are, so you guys are Aries, right? You're the trailblazers. You are the pioneers. So some of you, you're afraid to actually listen to your tuition and do something that is very different from other people. You're the ones who are supposed to trailblaze your own path. And some of you are kind of like, I really don't know if I can do that. Am I capable? Do I have the ambition? Do I have the drive? That's Aries energy. Do I have the motivation? Do I have that Mars energy, that like gung-ho warrior energy? Like, you know what? I'm going to listen to my intuition. I'm going to go for it. It seems like some of you may be kind of like missing the mark on that. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And some people kind of see you as, you know, the Aries should be this, but, you know, with the reputation thing there, you're not acting like it. Or there's something about, there may be some poor reputation going on with you or other people, all right, that you're very much out of alignment with. So there's something to look at here, Aries. And the bottom of the deck is retrograde, reversal, deceleration in distance. Some of you are distancing yourselves from what it is you are actually here to be remembered by. How people are going to see you, the legacy you're going to leave, all right? Retrogrades are about reviewing, reevaluation, all right? So some of you need to go backwards a little bit to move forwards in the more purposeful direction here. Deceleration, retrogrades, it's like the planets, they slow down, right? Or they're going backwards. Some of you may literally be going backwards. You're pulling away from what it is that you were here to do, all right? Yeah, I keep looking at the word distancing here. And it's kind of like you may very well be needing to distance yourself from very melodramatic, very emotionally dramatic people, or people who just like very, very overcome by emotions, and that's all they're driven by. It could even be that, all right? So there's something about, for some of you, with the being out of alignment for the beginning of March, you're gonna have to kind of reevaluate who you are spending your time with, who you are dating, who this person is, who can't really be open up to you, okay? They can't open up their heart. So, and I understand that everybody has a different love language, because King of Cups, yes, King of Cups does have a different love language, but the King of the Knight of Cups is the one where they can fully express it without any issues, all right? So what we're going to do next is we're going to look into what guidance Holy Spirit has for you, and how to best navigate these energies for the beginning of March 2023. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us your highest good. For Aries, what guidance do we have for them for the beginning of March 2023, and how to best navigate these energies for the beginning of the month? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. It came out in the reverse, but I'll read it here. 19, the number 19 may be significant to you, breaks down to a 10, endings and beginnings. 19 might be significant for you. She of the woods, peace, connection, and home. Getting to a state of peace, because apparently with all this emotional drama, manipulation, it's getting you out of alignment with a lot of things, not just with what we talked about earlier, but you need to find your own state of peace. You need to find your own joy, right? The quest for the Holy Grail with the Knight of Cups and the upright involves that. You finding this euphoria, you finding this joy within yourself without having other people to fill that cup for you, to fill that part that you are lacking for some of you. And part of that involves peace, because there is a lot of just emotional roller coaster stuff going on, guys. You know, and it says connection and home. Grounding, I'm getting, connecting to your higher self, connecting to your guides, your angels, connecting more to God here. I'm hearing coming home, like E.T. phone home, where he's like, I gotta go back to my people up there, because I'm kind of feeling disconnected, right? That distance, that deceleration with that retrograde card there. So you're being asked to be more, to find that peace. You need to connect more to God, more to your spirit team, your angels, and have a sense of home within yourself. I'm hearing home is where the heart is, right? It's kind of like what the Knight of Cups and the upright sees. Home is where the heart is, and he trusts his heart so much because he knows that's where God's speaking to him. So the bottom of the deck is the oak leaf. Number 1, it's the first card. Doorway, strength, and journey. All right? You are on a journey to find more peace in your life instead of dealing with all this drama, all this unrequited love, people who can't be emotionally there for you. Okay? You're in this connection to learn this, to give the love to yourself, that you can't be chasing love. And when people just can't give that to you, or they keep revoking offers, or they have an issue with vulnerability, you have to understand that there's some healing that they have to do, and they have to go about it on their own. You can't fix that for them. You can't travel their journey for them. You can't learn their lessons for them. And this connection is helping you to understand that you can be at peace when you don't have to deal with people who cause all this, like, what is this person doing, you know? And this person could be like very nice and very affectionate, and all of a sudden they do a 180 and it gets like they turn on you in a sense. Okay, so you're on a journey to understand that you don't need to be dealing with that type of nonsense. But again, that's because, you know, both of you, your relationships reflect your inner wounds. So both of you are having to learn to love yourselves, and to not, you know, be trying to manipulate one or the other just to try to get something or whatever, something from someone or something out of someone. This is finding the strength in that, in yourself, finding strength in peace. Okay, just, you know, telling yourself, it's like, I can do this. I can go through this journey, and I can start to connect more to what is really in alignment for me. I can connect more to what makes me happy, what makes my heart sing. All right. And again, romance is not going to do it, Aries. Romance is, you may think it makes your heart sing, but when you keep running into relationships where people don't really give you the same love and respect as you tend to give them, the romance just doesn't really mean anything, because you really need the agape love as opposed to that romantic love. Okay, it's what I teach all the time. It's what I had to learn myself, and it took me some time to get it. So the book says here, when she reached out her senses, she realized she was not separate from nature. She is nature. When she slowed down and took a break, she realized she could find peace, because peace needed to come from within her. She taps into source energy by taking time out for her, taking time to slow down, tune out, but tuning in and understanding she is connected to everything. Nature moves at a slow pace, and so should we. This is not an easy thing in the current world we live in, but an increasingly necessary practice. We do a lot of reading about practices, but we don't do a lot of the actual work. Performing the ceremonies, meditating, walking in nature, stopping to just be. It's important more than ever to do the work. Put the phone down, speak to nature, ask nature to teach you, to guide you. We must find our way back to balance, peace, and rest. Have you made a connection to where you live, the property you reside on, or the surrounding area on which you call home? Have you asked the spirits of the place to show you how you can honor the land? A beautiful practice to start on could be as simple as asking this question. When can you connect on or around your land and work with the nature spirits? Really take notice of where nature is growing, what animals live near you, and what insects come across your path. All have wisdom they can share with you and help with your connection and finding your place of belonging. And then we have the oak tree. Interesting. The Celtic ogam, pronounced oam or ogam. Symbol on the leaf is a symbol for oak called dur. It means door. Okay. The mighty oak, the gateway to the other worlds. It is known as the doorway, the threshold between worlds, and also the guardian between the worlds. The oak door is often used to access fairy or to journey to the other worlds. Do not take this lightly, as the oak energy is very powerful. You must always walk this path with pure heart and intent. If you don't, you simply won't be given access through. Spirit can see into the heart of your soul. There is no escaping or trying to be something you are not. Whenever you are in need of strength and stability, call on the oak. Are you taking on too much and struggling on regardless? It may be a time where you need to realize your limits and be gentle with yourself. The oak is about endurance, but you have to look at what cost. Oak will help you move from a stagnant place or show you that you are moving, just ever so gently towards your goal, just as the acorn slowly becomes the tree and continues to grow at a slow and steady pace. The acorn energy is also great to call on for fertility of any kind, and especially new ideas or projects. Lastly, the oak is invaluable when in need of answers or seeking information. Remember its connection to the ancestors and call upon the collective wisdom to guide you when you are lost or need clarity. Oak will help you sift through the overwhelming amount of knowledge available to us at this time and give you exactly what you need at the right time, so watch out for synchronicities. Okie dokie. That's your guidance on how to best navigate these energies for the beginning of March, guys. So before we head on to the extended, we're going to get your healing wellness, your wellness message. What's going to help with the healing with this situation for the beginning of March. The link to the extended is in the description box below. What that is going to entail is we're going to see what is blocking you. It is very, very important to see what blocks you are up against or in your connection to obliterate them, so that you can continue to make forward progress and you will start to call in more, be more in alignment with what it is that you're trying to manifest. All right. And then after that, we're going to look into what's going on in your love situation. We're just going to get some energies of what's going on with that for you for the beginning of March. And what was the other thing? They want me to pull charms is what they're telling me. And then we're going to get a message from your person. It could also be an encouraging message from your inner masculine. All right. That's all going to be in the extended reading. What I will cover lastly in that reading, what your person wants to say to you. Alrighty, what messages they have for you for the beginning of March. What does Aries need healing with? What is the wellness guidance for them? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. So these are the essential oils healing deck. This is the essential oils healing deck. There we go. We have the black spruce. Now you can get a candle that smells like black spruce. Black spruce essential oils will help you with this, okay? Restores energy and builds confidence. Some of you may want to get a diffuser and start buying some essential oils, especially if they start coming out in these readings, to kind of help you for the beginning of March. And you see what it says here? Builds confidence, restoring that energy, right? That strength here. It's kind of like having the confidence to follow your heart too, and having the strength, courage, and confidence to kind of be assertive and tell no, to say no to these people. Like, I'm not getting caught up in this emotional roller coaster. If you're dealing with love right here and somebody is just not there for you emotionally, you're getting the confidence and the energy to stand up for yourself and say, you know what, I'm not dealing with the bullshit. I'm not, if you keep, coming in here and, all of a sudden there's something else about intimacy here, right? There's some sort of intimacy, but when it gets really, really close, or you get close, the person bails. Okay, they just like do a 180, they start pretending like they don't care or anything like that, but they do care, because this person is madly in love with you, first of all, if you're dealing with love here. So you can even, if you can find actual black spruce here, guys, by all means, go get some actual black spruce here. I'm pretty sure if you really want to find it, you can. But this essential oil, and you put it in a diffuser, is really going to help with this, okay? Or a black spruce scented candle. All right. Okay. Where do I want to put this guy? All right, let's put it here. Okay, Aries. So that is your reading. I'm going to head on over to the extended right now. Again, the link for the extended is in the description box below. It's like a Patreon site, but I built everything on my website since I pay for the web space. You have your own account and everything. And if you get personal readings with me, you get your own personal web page where all your readings will be in one spot. If you're interested in downloading my free mobile app, you can join as a free member there. I do put out messages every once in a while. I do put out announcements when I go live. If I have any specials going on, if there's anything that you guys need to be cognizant of, sometimes I'll throw in some astrology, or if my guides ask me to put some message there. I put out a notification, or I put it in the open community forum called the Capella Crew Forum, and you guys can get information from there. You can even directly chat with me if you want to, if you have questions about my services, or a little quick question about, hey, I don't know what reading to get, or I need a little bit of guidance. Can you kind of steer me in direction? I will answer that when I have the time, when I'm guided to. So if you want to download the free mobile app, that link is in the description box below. I highly recommend that if you feel drawn to check out my Capella memberships. I do daily guidance videos, what needs to heal for the month, what is blocking you for the month. Depending on your tier, you get to know what is going on in your connection for that month, how your person's feeling about you for that month. You get to join on members only live readings, and when I do lives on YouTube, sometimes my guides will tell me to do free readings for my members during live. So there's a bunch of perks for different tiers. It's really worth the bang for your buck, and you get access to all of the exclusive bonus content in my free mobile app. It is very user friendly. You get to meet some amazing people in the Capella circle. I have Light Counterpart forum there. I also have Twin Flame support groups that are part of the memberships that include the members only live readings that I do once a month. I do 18 plus readings with my members once a month, and those are a blast. We have so much fun in those readings, and it's good to do those every month, guys, and to laugh with each other. It's really, really going to boost your energy. So there's a whole bunch of awesome stuff there. So if you're interested in that, or if you have questions about it, please don't hesitate to ask me. The link to download the free mobile app is in the description box below. It's also in the same paragraph as the link to check out my memberships. If you go to capellawellness.com, check out the hamburger menu for the category that says Capella memberships, or if you're on a web browser, the header will have a category called Capella memberships, and you can view all of those. There's also an unlimited extended subscription if you feel like you would like to access all of my extended readings for a much cheaper price than renting or buying one or two, okay? All of that's in the description box. If you go to capellawellness.com for the extended, click on the extended videos category of my website. Yeah, so for those of you who aren't going on with me to the extended, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much, Aries, for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.